Hey,
Hey,
so what is your name?
Patricia,
And where are you from?
Oklahoma.
What were you doing before you came out here?
I had just finished up a seasonal job, or it was a school year job. I worked for the library as a tutor, and it ended in April. And so I was looking for a job, and it popped up, and I'm like, looks good. And so I decided that I'd try it.
Why did you come to Glacier?
Sounded like a fun adventure.
And is this your first season?
Yes.
So we're almost at the end of the season. I mean, we only have a few days left. Would you do it again?
Yes, I would. In fact, I'm kind of planning for it. I mean, I know it's a year away, but I'm really thinking I will try to do it next year.
Are you going to come out to Glacier or go
Yes.
somewhere else?
No, I think I want to come to Glacier again, to Rising specifically.
Would you go to a different part?
No, not next year. I maybe the future, but yeah, for next year, I really think, this is where I want to come.
Yeah, I always tell people you can't come to Rising Sun just once.
I agree.
It's just too good.
I totally agree.
Tell me a story from the season.
Oh, there's so many. Gosh, what would be my favorite story? I had first hike. I had twisted my ankle a week before I came out here, and I get out here, and somebody who's been here before, very experienced with hiking, says, let's go on a hike. So there's probably a half dozen of us or so, and a lot of us are newbies, and she's like, oh, it's an easy hike. Won't give you any problem. Well, yeah, if you're experienced at hiking, which I was not. And so we're going through snow. My ankle's getting bigger and bigger. I can feel it. And finally I'm just like, you know what, y'all go ahead. If I get eaten by bears, I get eaten by bears. I thought I was gonna die. And I was like, oh, that was it. That was my hiking career, And then 2 days ago, I hiked Otokomi 11 miles. So, I'm pretty proud of myself at being able to do, going from I'm going to die on this hike and never see my kids again, and, to I hiked an 11-mile hike by myself.
Yeah, Otokomi is nothing to wag a finger at. That's a serious hike.
Yeah, and I did it.
How was Otokomi?
It was good. It was like my personal victory. It was I couldn't do it before. I mean, I tried. We went up like our first week here, and I tried it, and I couldn't even make a mile, and then 11 miles. I'm just so proud of myself still.
That's awesome. What would you advise people about coming here?
Well, first off, just do it. I think everybody needs to do it. It's so amazing. And pack summer clothes, because just because it's Glacier and just because it sounds cold doesn't mean that it's not hot at points. I had to go to Goodwill because I had no summer clothes with me. So yeah, pack summer clothes because it does get hot here. And yeah, mostly just do it and just come. I mean, it's just incredible,
What about like the emotional side of things? How would you tell people to prepare to come up here?
Have an open mind. I would have, a lot of people have said this as I've interviewed them, just don't come out here with this set mindset. Come out here with the open mindset of being open to people, being open to experiences. Don't say, I can't. That was one thing I said a lot when I first came out here. I can't do this. I can't do that. And now I can do this. I can do that. I can do a whole lot more than what I think I can do. So,
Has Glacier inspired you in other ways?
Dreaming bigger, having bigger dreams, being willing to take a risk, being willing to, I don't know, just looking around at the beauty of everything and just realizing my problems aren't that big. Mountains are bigger.
Yeah, Glacier, especially Rising Sun, kind of greases the wheels for setting yourself free.
It does. Yeah, I feel free for the first time in my life. I think I feel free.
Me too. How about your biggest surprise this season?
I think the people. I think the people have, I wasn't sure what to expect. You know, I kind of came out here thinking everybody's gonna be 20, and yeah, there were a lot of 20s, a lot of college students, but oh my gosh, everybody just here at Rising, and I don't know if it's like this at the other parks, but we all get along. I mean,
Yeah.
the 20s and the 40s and the 50s and the 30s and it's like everybody's just, we've got each other's back, and it's amazing some of the friendships that I've made out here. I love it.
Me too. Very well said. What's been your biggest challenge this season?
Well, in the beginning, it was I can't do that. Letting go of that, letting go of fear. Fear was probably my biggest thing. I came out here so afraid and terrified. I thought, you know, number one, I'm not gonna be able to do the job because whatever. Number two, nobody's gonna like me. I'm not gonna fit in because I am kind of a little bit of an oddball. And you know, nobody's gonna like me, and found out that none of that's true, you know. And yeah, I think I met every challenge that came my way. You know, I can't do the hikes. Well, yeah, I can. You know, I can't do them as fast as a 20-year-old, but you know, heck yeah, I can do the hikes. So yeah, I think I met every challenge.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about the people too, but you know, because I'm a little bit older than I was when I came out here the first time, but it's we're all the same out here.
Yeah.
It doesn't
There's
matter.
a common thread that runs through everybody that comes out here just about, is that willingness to take a risk. And you can be completely different lifestyles, completely different everything, and yet you become like close, you know?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and I find a lot of people come out here for healing too.
Yeah, a lot of different reasons people come out here. So
Would you change anything about this summer?
location manager, maybe. I mean, just being honest.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't really think of a whole lot else I would change, because it's just been amazing, and have loved just about every minute of it. There's been a few moments of homesickness, especially after Jana left, my daughter, because she was out here with me, and you know, maybe I guess have her stay another month, but she went back for college and stuff. But you know, really, not really. There's not much I would change.
You've hinted at this already, talking about, you know, the inspirations and changes that you've had this season, but what relationships did you form since June? From June to September,
June.
what
I know,
relationships did you form?
I think they call it the bubble here, and it really is, because we work together, we live together, we play together, everything together. And I think some of the relationships, I mean, obviously the relationship with you, Thomas, has been, I never expected that. I mean, you're like one of my closest friends now after 3 months. How is that possible?
Right.
You know, there's, gosh, Eloina, I just love her to death. And I mean, just, gosh, there's so many others. I shouldn't just call people out, because then I'll forget somebody. But yeah, I mean, my coworkers they were wonderful. Heidi and Jess and MJ and Joey and Maddie, my roommates. Oh my gosh, you know, love them. I was terrified. I hadn't been in the dorm since I was 20. What kind of roommates am I gonna get? Is it gonna be terrible? Or are they no, they've been wonderful. You know, everything has just been so, I don't want to say perfect, because it's not perfect. There's been things, you know, people get irritated with each other. But my gosh, it's just like a big family. Maybe dysfunctional at times.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. It is. It's like a big old family.
Yeah, people ask, like, if you get, you know, cabin fever or anything like that, and sometimes you do, but ultimately it's just that, you know, you're in a place that's very remote with very few resources and a lot of people that are all in the same situation, and it's about making your own fun and your own experiences together. And any facade or artifice or whatever that you have with you, you know, you can't have it here, because there's not enough time to have that. Like, you have to be yourself now and let those experiences come and be what they are.
Yeah. And you can't the masks drop away here because you are in a bubble and you are with each other all the time. And so the real people come out here. People have said for the first time in their lives they can really be themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what's one of the special things. And you know what? I wouldn't trade that for anything. Some of the, oh my gosh, like Derek, what an amazing guy. I love Derek.
Me too.
And you know, just people that just are themselves. I love that.
Yeah. Well, you talked about it a little bit earlier about your hiking experience. Do you have a favorite hike that you've gone
on? As far as the enjoyment factor, I really enjoyed Iceberg Lake. I just thought it was beautiful, and I just really liked that one. And there was snow at the time we went, and it was just cool. I think though, but my personal, is Otokomi. It wasn't necessarily my favorite hike. It was hard, but the sense of achievement, accomplishment, victory, that I would say probably that was my crowning achievement hike. So in that sense, that one's my favorite. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've asked this question to a lot of people this season, and you have too. But how has this summer and these people in this place, how has it all changed you?
I'm not afraid anymore. I feel like I can meet any challenge that comes my way. I feel like I've grown. Seems like for so long I was stagnant. I realized I had a lot of health problems before I came out here. And I realized that probably 99% of them were from depression. And my mental health has improved. My clarity, vision. I have a vision now. I know what I want to do. I know where I want to go. I'm not scared anymore.
That's
how
beautiful.
I've changed. Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Patricia.
Thank you, Thomas.